And this is likely going to be one of the colder days this month, because December actually hasn't been that cold. So let's go. So this morning, instead of Dunkin' like I normally do, I went to Quick Check instead, because I need to get gas and iced coffee, because I have a problem. Am I going to address it? Nah. I'm in Hoboken now, and before I get into New York, I want to go take a look at the Frank Sinatra statue. I didn't even know that there was a Frank Sinatra statue here in Hoboken, but now that I know that there is, I'm gonna go check it out. This is now officially the most New Jersey thing that I've ever seen. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. Funny enough, this statue was actually dedicated almost 2 years ago. Oh, it was actually dedicated December 12th, 2021. So originally my plan for today was to go see Moulin Rouge on Broadway, but I ended up finding out that the ticket was actually set for tomorrow afternoon and not today. I don't even know how I missed that, because I'm usually so on top of everything. But hey, it happens. This was too much of a headache. Just getting here, paying for parking, and then to find out that the ticket was for tomorrow. So if I'm already here, I might as well take advantage of it. And it's so funny because I'm usually not this frustrated when I make these videos, but this really got to me today. So I think I finally figured out what I'm gonna do now that I'm here. So there's this new movie with Emma Stone and Mark Ruffalo called Poor Things, and I've been wanting to see it, but it doesn't come out in regular theaters for another couple of days. So, but there's a couple of theaters here in New York that are already playing it, so I'm gonna go into Brooklyn to go see Poor Things at the Alamo Drafthouse. So if you don't know what Alamo Drafthouse is, it's a chain of movie theaters where they have supposedly really good food, and they have this big policy on not having anybody be on their cell phones throughout the entire movie. I wanted to try and experience this for myself. Before I head to Alamo Drafthouse, I'm going to Krispy Kreme. But upon my walk, I came across Trinity Church. Last time I was here, I went to go visit Alexander Hamilton's gravesite and Angelica Schuyler's gravesite too. Because it wasn't until Hamilton that I started to take notice of stuff like that. I've come up upon a street of walls. Quick detour. I remember watching this video a while back of Robert Downey Jr. back in the 90s, and he was here on Wall Street, and he went inside one of these buildings over here. And he was just astounded at what he saw. If money is evil, then that building is hell. Honestly, it's not too far off. Wall Street is a little kooky up in the brain. A clock in the ground. It says William Barthman since 1844. So I almost ended up passing Krispy Kreme, but now I'm here. It's inside the Fulton Center. Krispy Kreme has been acquired. Oh, that was amazing. All right, donuts eaten. Now I'm gonna head down towards the East River before going to the movies. And also, I haven't mentioned this yet on my YouTube channel, but this is some very exciting news that I thought I would share in this video. So a while ago, I signed up to do the Disney College program in Walt Disney World in Florida, and I got an interview, and then I got accepted. So starting January 8th, I'm going to be at Disney World. I don't speak for the brand or the company. I'm definitely going to enjoy my time there. And it's going to be interesting because being away from home for so long is something that I haven't really anticipated to happen so quickly, because I'll be down there from January to August. And like the closest cities are going to be Miami and Atlanta. So it's going to be interesting not being around here for a while. If I ever have the chance to go back into New York during the time I'm at the college program, I'm definitely going to do it. But we'll see what happens. This is wild. Compared to Times Square, it is so quiet around here, especially during Christmas time. This is kind of uneasy for me. So this is something I actually haven't done in New York before. I'm at South Street. I like to imagine that in years past, this was an actual lighthouse for ships that were docking in New York. It is. It was a lighthouse. Titanic Memorial Lighthouse. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I had no idea that this thing was here, and with the Titanic fanatic that I am, I honestly wouldn't have expected to come across this randomly. So I guess 2023 is the year of the Titanic for me, because I went to go see Titanic in 3D at the movies for its 25th anniversary. Then I stayed at the Jane Hotel earlier this year, and then I went to the Titanic exhibition, and now this thing. This is just wild. Take her to see, Mr. Murdoch. I'm king of the world. Woo! Oh no, an iceberg. I never looked up any details about the movie premiere for Titanic, but in my head, I'd like to imagine that for promotional stuff, they came here into New York, walked over on the pier. There's a giant billboard that says Titanic in theaters this Christmas. Look how fast that boat's going. Oh, this is lovely. You get seats. Ah, nice. So, right behind me, what you see is Brooklyn Bridge, and it's right along the East River. And behind that is the Manhattan Bridge. Over here is Brooklyn, and down this way is Governor's Island, and much, much further down is the Statue of Liberty. I'm surprised there's a lot of pedestrians on the bridge today. Nice and sunny out, so I don't blame them. It's the little things like this that I'm gonna miss when I go down to Florida. But honestly, I'm gonna enjoy the warmer weather. As much as I love cities like New York, Toronto, and Montreal, I can't deny it gets brutally cold in the Northeast. I'm definitely anticipating some good warm weather in Florida. You know how, like, in a bunch of Christmas movies, New York is a pretty popular destination for a whole bunch of crazy stuff that's happening? This is my holiday movie right here. I'm just like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Excuse me, sir. Where's the lobby? Down the hall and to the left. Thank you. Okay, people, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town. Santa! Oh my God! He's coming here? I know him. Miracle on 34th Street? More like Miracle on Fulton and Gold Street. Haha. Just made it. Movie starts in 10 minutes. Alamo Draft House, level 4. I've been wanting to see this for a while, so I'm pretty excited. All right, so the movie just finished. That was interesting, but honestly, gotta keep things interesting. I don't even know how to describe it. It was, from start to finish, it was confusing yet engaging. Just kind of a mix of all the emotions. That's the best way I could describe it. 6:09 now, so I'm gonna head back into Manhattan, and then after that, head home. That movie is definitely not for kids, but if you're over the age of 17, I'd say it's an interesting watch. I had to come back here. So I ended up making the decision to come back here tomorrow, but I'm going to be taking the bus instead because I do not want to drive back down here again. Like I said earlier, I love this city, but I will enjoy it in moderation. This has now become a very fascinating series of events for me because I originally wasn't planning to come back here again tomorrow, but now I am. So this is probably the only time that I've been to New York 2 days in a row. Well, besides earlier this year when I stayed overnight. But like 2 consecutive days not staying here physically in the city overnight. This is exactly the same kind of thing that happened when I went to Toronto, because I missed my time slot for Little Canada, and then I ended up coming back into Toronto the next day. And relatively speaking, I don't live that far away from here, and I can still get it with public transportation, so it all kind of works out. Excusez-moi, qu'est-ce que c'est? Mais je ne vois rien. C'est la ville de New York. N'est pas Montréal. And it's the Toronto Dominion Bank? Am I in Montreal? Am I in New York? I don't know anymore. Oh, Canada. And yes, I did bring Unnamed Beaver along for a moment like that. Well, I guess now he's not Unnamed Beaver. I think he should get a name. Le Castor Bilingue, which means the bilingual beaver. Hasta mañana, a demain, and see you tomorrow. Hey, why can't I see anything? I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Quite literally. All right, day 2. I got a sandwich, hash browns, and a donut. And this. All for $5. Well, back to the old grind. Last time I was here at Port Authority, I tried to go eat in here, but one of the bartenders was so rude that I didn't end up eating at all. And I don't mind putting him on blast because He was a terrible person, in all honesty, and I have no problem saying that here. And it happened over 9 months ago now, so I don't care. Got like an hour and a half before the show starts, so I'm just gonna go to Central Park for a little bit. You know, after multiple times of coming here, at a certain point you just kind of drown out all the noise.
My Monday pages all different.
Now it definitely feels a lot like Christmas everywhere I go. So while I was here, I got this Brazilian soda called Guarana. The girl who was at the counter said that it kind of tastes like ginger ale. All right, let's try this out. That's pretty good. You know, Central Park is pretty nice. There's lots of wildlife around. If you look really closely, you can spot some. Probably should have cleared up more space on my phone to record videos. Oh well. So the show starts in a half hour, and now gotta walk 13 blocks.
Did you see this?
Making my way to Al Hirschfield Theater. Honestly, I swear I've seen this building before, but I can't quite pin my finger on it. No way. 6 years ago, I came to this theater to go see Miss Saigon with my high school theater class. And then over 4 years ago, I came here to the Winter Garden Theater to see Beetlejuice. I've definitely got to see this sometime. Maybe when I come back. Although if the show closes down before I come back from Disney, I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, my name's Steve Irwin. Here we are in the concrete jungle. Crikey, what is that? The 2024 sign. It's pretty crazy out here. If any of my subscribers are from Australia, I sincerely apologize for butchering that. Also, I saw Beetlejuice here last year. Huh? Anytime I come through this area, I feel right at home. Qu'est-ce que j'attends? J'attends les moulins. Time to go in. Moulin Rouge. Here we go. Show's pretty good so far. Show's over now. Gotta navigate my way out of this. Man. So I stood outside the stage door, got some autographs from the cast. It was pretty cool. Definitely different from the movie, but like in a way, definitely meant for the stage. It's definitely Broadway coded. In the best way possible. 16 nuggets, buffalo, honey mustard, and fries in New York. Bro, come on. Hey, it's Homer Simpson. That's a gingerbread man. Saw that there was a Christmas market over here, and I want to get a Christmas drink right before I go. Too many people here. But I chose to come here, so that's on me. I just found out that the thing was actually closed. Oh well, Starbucks it is. This drink is costing just as much as my food from McDonald's was. Honestly, if I were to get my drink from here or Christmas market, it honestly wouldn't make a difference because I'd be paying the same amount of money. Okay, I got my Christmas drink. I got a decaf so I don't end up staying up all night. It's like drinking a cookie. This will likely be the last time I'll be in New York for a while, so might as well take it in. I should buy stuff. I'm saying that as if I haven't already bought enough crap over the past 2 days. I also get to catch up on the news while I'm here. Hey, that's where I am right now.
Yeah. That's enough. Can I check?